play me, just know that I'm not one of them. Feel like I don't know you, don't come around, no invaders.
It's your boy Noto, coming to another video, coming to another podcast, man. In today's podcast, we're going to discuss a man cannot see what a woman finds attractive about another man. If you're new here or you're already been here, go and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you're notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go and dive into this topic, guys. Let's dive into this topic. See, it's a lot of this going on, bro. It's a lot of this going on with a lot of guys judging other guys and about like what they think a woman should see in a guy or something like that along them lines. And to keep it a buck, you cannot accurately judge another guy and then say this is what a woman should like about a guy, or this is the type of guy that a woman should want. A guy can't do that. A man can't do that. A man cannot say what a woman should find attractive in another man. See, and this is what it is when the social media era has crowded so many guys' minds, and they feel like they gotta look like a model. They feel like they gotta look like trizzle extra jawline, and they feel like they gotta have 6-pack abs, 10 to 12% body fat in order to get some women. And that's just not true. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. It's not true, bro. And a lot of these guys that think that, they're stuck in the social media realm, and they're not really necessarily dealing with reality. It just is what it is. Reality, the real reality of the situation is a guy can't see that what turns a woman on about a man. That's why every time I get a comment on my video saying, "Oh, you don't have to worry about being attractive to women, or you're not this, or you're not handsome, or this and this and that," you know, going at my looks or whatever. And that's one reason why, because I don't necessarily like making those types of videos. But I know my core audience. I know you guys understand. But if I want to reach the masses with this, and a lot of guys, they look at the messenger and feel like he got to be and they feel like he got to look like Austin Dunham or something. They act like he got to look like one of these movie stars or something. And it's just not the truth. It's not the truth. See, there's no offense to Austin or nothing like that either. It's just the truth. That's what they feel like. Okay, I got to emulate that in order to get women, and it's not a fact. It's not factual. You should necessarily just go for your best look and just see what woman is messing with what you look like, bro. Is this all that? That's really all it is. That's really all it really comes down to, bro. Doing the most, bro. So many guys actually just do way too much. They calculate things way too much. Hold on, excuse me. They make things way harder than it ever has to be, man. They make things way harder because they're so busy worrying about what a man looks like, what another man looks like when it comes to attracting women. And what they'll do is they'll find another way to down themselves. And this is where they say the comparison is the thief of joy, because you always comparing yourself to somebody else, and that in turn is that's gonna bring down your confidence. That's gonna make you feel like you not worthy in order to do stuff like that. So if you a lot of these guys that's watching high level influencers like Austin, they'll keep steady comparing themselves to them, like, "Oh, I'll never be on this level, I'll never do this and that," and they're steady discouraging themselves and always feeling like they have to be that in order to get women, and that's not true. You see what I mean? They feel like they have to be that, and then when they see a guy like me making these type of videos, and they'll suggest that, okay, I'm not on the Austin Dunham level, I guess, looks wise and all this other shit. So they'll automatically assume that I don't get women, that I don't get high quality women, just because I'm just not that high level of whatever attraction you think you gotta have to get women. That's really just influenced by social media. Because contrary to very popular belief, a lot of the players that's really nailing a lot of women out here don't look like those models that y'all are emulating. They don't look like typical guys. If a lot of those guys would actually come out and tell their stories and stuff like that, a lot of y'all wouldn't believe them, and y'all would shun them. Y'all wouldn't want to hear what they got to say, because they don't look like some type of supermodel. They don't look like some chiseled jawline dude ready to walk down a damn runway. You see what I'm saying? They don't look like the guys that social media is pushing. They don't look like the ideal type of man a lot of women be saying in public that they want. Because in reality, the women that saying stuff in public and about the type of men they want and all this other stuff is always a contradiction when it comes to the bedroom. It's always contradictory to what they do in reality, in real life. They'll say things publicly, they'll say things online, and it doesn't correspond to what's going on in the bedroom. But a lot of guys will see a video and be like, oh, this is what women want, and they'll automatically think that that's what women want. So in turn, they'll judge another guy, and they'll be like, oh, if they don't emulate what this woman said in public, then he's not getting women. That's why every time a guy come on my stuff and be like, oh, you don't look like this, you don't look like that, I just block him. I'm not going back and forth with another man about what they think I get and what they think I'm doing. All I'm doing is telling my stories. You want to believe it? You don't got to believe it. It's up to you. But just know for a fact I keep it a buck. And the thing is, social media is blinding that. Social media blinds a lot of guys, and they're thinking that you got to look like that. And in turn, this is why they remain stuck. Because not only do they judge a guy like me for making type of videos like this, or he ain't getting no woman, or he ain't doing this, especially if you don't even know me personally, you don't know my personal life, it's a lot of things that women are attracted to me by. I done had women that like me because of my knowledge and the way that I speak. They like my vocabulary, they like the way I carry. The sapiosexual thing is very real. There are women that are very attracted to your intellect and your knowledge. So if a guy was to get on one of these these Riz shows, you know what I'm saying, these Riz videos or whatever, and she actually hold on, gotta switch arms right down, I'm getting tired. But anyway, actually got on one of these like Riz videos or whatever, and she actually starts having a conversation with a guy, and she's more turned on by his intellect. She's really fond of how attractive his brain is. You know what I'm saying? She like to prick his brain. And the thing is, if the guy don't match the same criteria as social media pushes to say that you're an actual attractive man to get women, oh, he'll never get that woman. But she's intrigued by his intellect. You see what I'm saying? So, but they'll be busy looking at how the guy look and everything else. And I'm not saying that looks don't totally matter. Of course, they at least just have yourself together. But it's a lot of stuff that can be overlooked in the look department, depending on what that particular woman finds attractive in men. And that's another thing. Guys be trying to loop a whole bunch of women into one thing. Women are individual creatures. They like individual things, individual people. Just like you like a certain show and somebody else don't like a certain show as a man. Okay, y'all, that makes y'all different right here. So this man might like this type of woman. This man might like another type of woman. And my thing is, guys, they like to loop women into one category as if there's no individualism. You see what I'm saying? See, this is where the huge discrepancy exists, and this is where a huge contradiction exists. And it's a lot of delusion in it as well, because how in the world do you feel like you and another guy can like two different types of women? You feel like and be attracted to different things in those women, but don't think the same applies for the women. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, like I was saying, she could be attracted to his intellect. And I have one woman that was actually very interested in having conversations with me and all that. You see what I mean? So a lot of women are very attracted to different things, but at the same time, of course, off of the initial interaction or whatever, initial when they first see you and stuff like that, let's put it like that, introduction or whatever you want to call it. Of course, they're gonna want to have you to look a certain way, but this is why I say be around, because even if a woman's not turned on by a man right then and there, you being around could you being around could ignite something. You know what I'm saying? You just being around, she might end up getting to know you, and you grow on her. And that happens, and that happens for me a lot. You know what I mean? Because I done had women that thought that I was like stuck up, and they was like turned off by me. Cause of the way I carried myself, they felt like I was stuck up, and they felt like I was like one of those guys that walk around like I'm better than everybody, like so Diddy. They thought I was like that, so they ain't want to mess with me. I had women come and tell me this. That's why they was acting like that. And I was wondering, I was like, why you acting so funny with me earlier? You know, because she felt like I was that type of guy. But when they actually got to know me, hey, things like that. So getting to know people is a whole different thing. You don't know what the woman finds attractive about that man, but y'all so busy worrying about what a guy looks like and keep comparing it and watching all these social media shorts and videos about these riz. You just use that as entertainment, bro, but don't try to apply that to reality. And to be honest with you, I say stop watching that and start watching your ass go outside. Watch what's in reality outside. Take your ass outside and look at reality. You see what I mean? Because a lot of y'all, bro, y'all trapped inside and thinking that this is reality. Y'all watching these girls twerk, watching these girls do this and that. Y'all salivating, wishing y'all can have a chance with them, and y'all think that it take a whole lot of something just to get a woman. And y'all are wrong. Totally wrong. Y'all way off about that, bro. You see what I'm saying? Y'all way off about that shit. The main thing a lot of women are attracted to ain't got nothing to do with what social media is pushing, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. So actually go outside and see stuff, and y'all be like, oh, every situation you see, man, I know what a lot of stuff I've talked about, and like when things look a certain way, I'll be like, okay, it look like he exhibiting sex appeal at the same time, but at the same time, even I can't say what that woman finds attractive in that man. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck on that. I can't say what I find attractive about him. I could look at a guy and be like, oh, he don't look like he getting no woman. He don't look like, you know what I'm saying? I could do that all day. But at the end of the day, it's the woman that has to decide, and that particular woman that has to decide. Because, every individual woman likes a different thing about men. Contrary to popular belief, y'all can try to loop them all in to one category all you want to, but reality says that women like different things. People in general like different things. So many guys that want to fight against that, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Go outside and look around. A lot of people deal with people that stay in their lane. The woman likes to be the better looking one in the relationship anyway. You see what I'm saying? So for these guys that feel like, oh, they want all these supermodels, to be honest with you, a lot of women actually like a guy that got some rough to him. They'll take a guy that look like he could tear it up over a guy that look like he's standing in the mirror and plucking his fucking eyebrows. So, hey, at the end of the day, it's not what a lot of guys want to hear, but at the end of the day, I'm keeping it a buck like I always do. Like I said, I don't want no soy boys, and I don't want no weak men on my channel anyway. So if all this stuff is offending you when I ain't doing nothing but trying to help you have a better outlook on everything, and you can take your ass and unsubscribe and get off my channel. It ain't for you. You ain't ready for this. Can't handle that. But anyway, guys, if you're enjoying the content, go to click that like button, go to comment, go to subscribe, click that notification bell so you be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves, they want to work at it. I'm out.
I'm chillin', I really ain't worried about niggas. I promise I keep it Hakuna Matata. Even though niggas be looking and sounding like me, that boy Morris said I'm not the father. Swear I'm a dog, get vicious when I'm irritated. I might need a shock on my collar. Don't got a filter, just keep it straightforward. I play my position, Andre Iguodala. Ain't no exposing me, I get in D, hit a ovary. Don't even go down that road with me. And if a chicken obsessed, I don't need it. I want that Miss Parker with Professor Ogilvy. Bitch ain't no testing me, none of these bitches be stressing me. Capping like they got the best of me. But if she go off and get with another man, really she still gon' be thinking about sexing me. Done with these bitches, let's get to this paper. One piece of the pie, said out on the merit. Chasing that money, Coyote Road Runner, ain't doing no talking, just like Tom and Jerry. Ain't no beef with no drama, it won't make no money to me, it's just unnecessary. But if I'm pushed, I'm gon' have to crash out on a nigga, and then I'ma call up as Gary.